Sir, you can sing. I mean, I gotta say, here's the thing is that normally if I'm watching people on TV or whatever, they start singing, I'm like, oh, I'm out. I'm gone. See ya. See ya. But your ass, man, you just fucking rip it out there. And I'm like, pardon my French, but you completely rip it. And I'm just like, it's this guy singing. He's fantastic.
Just be yourself.
That's the way to go. That's totally the way to go.
I love singing. It's been part of my life, which is vinyl played a major part in that. And the wonderful questions that you sent me, one in particular, is really going to share with I'm going to share with you and the audience how it just made my life like take a 360 or a 180 or whatever you call it. I just was changed at 4 or 5 years old, man.
Nice. Very nice. Well, yeah, I mean, you know what? Because I don't have the paid Zoom, so let's just grind into this, sir. Let's do it. I mean, you know, I'm not saying that I'm not going to want to have another online chat with Tavis stuff. I'm not going to say that, but I will say that yeah, we let's get going. Tell me about how did you end up, you know, on YouTube? What started Vinyl Talk with Tavis?
Oh man. Okay. So I moved to Kansas City about 4 or 5 years ago, and I was restarting my vinyl collection. And I went on the computer on YouTube to find out if there were any new ways to clean records, because I hadn't been collecting in about 5 or 6 years prior. So I said, maybe there's some new ways to clean records. Let me see. So I came across this guy. I think his name is Oddbox Topper. Are you familiar with him?
You know what I've heard of did he recently pass? I don't mean to reveal anything, but I thought, because somebody was talking about a gentleman who was like a real old school dude, and apparently, and anyway, I might be wrong. So
yeah, okay. Well, anyway, when he was very healthy, because I know in his last few videos he was really thin and gaunt.
Oh yeah.
I was concerned about him, but he didn't let anyone know what was going on, but he still was getting records. Anyway, he had this simple video about how to clean, the cheap way to clean records. And I was like, wow, not only is it interesting, but it's soothing and calm. And he had a very, very calm voice.
Yeah.
And then, you know, when you find videos, it'll lead you to other videos. And I saw his page and he was like talking about records. I'm like, well, I can do that.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to show my face, but I can do it. Then I saw other people. I'm like, this is a community of people talking about records? What in the hell? So I went ahead and bit the bullet, and my dad told me a story about Johnny Mathis. You know Johnny Mathis?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. He said, Tavis, this is my dad. It was one of those father-son moments. He said, Tavis, man, when I was a little boy back in the old days, picking cotton with my daddy, it didn't seem like Christmas time until I had a radio and I heard Johnny Mathis singing Christmas songs, and I said, wow, Christmas is really fun now. It validates that Christmas is here, and I'm here picking cotton in the wintertime. But when I hear Johnny Mathis, I know it's Christmas.
Nice.
Daddy, are you serious? He said, yeah. So I found that record and brought it to him. He said, that's the record, boy. I said, Daddy. So I decided to share that story on YouTube. I didn't show my face. I just showed the record.
Sure. Yeah.
And I started getting followers. And I said, well, what can I call this channel? Vinyl Talk with Tavis. That sounds cool. And then as I gained followers from that little video, I started doing more videos. And then I eventually began to show my face. I said, if they can show their face, I can too. So yeah, that's how it started.
When did it start, by the way? When did you put out your first video?
Was it like 3 years ago?
Oh, nice.
I think it's like 3 years ago. And then I did a really controversial video, man. What's your first name?
What's
What's your
that?
first name? What's your
I'm
first name?
Craig. Craig.
Greg. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So I decided, you're looking at other people and you're wanting to be entertaining. At first you
Sure.
want to get a lot of followers. So I said, I was watching the Michael Jackson Neverland?
Oh, the documentary.
That controversy with those two guys who said that Michael Jackson allegedly.
Yeah.
Um, right after that, I had all these Michael Jackson records, and I said, if Michael Jackson did all that stuff, what should we do with his music? Am I to throw his music away? I just don't know what to do anymore. I just feel like his music is still good, and I don't want to throw it away. But if he did all these things to these guys and other people that they're claiming he did, I just don't know if I can handle it.
Yeah.
I kept talking about it. And the next morning, that video had so many views. People hated me. They loved me.
Yeah.
They were like, I feel the same way you do. It got so bad to where I had to take it down.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I was getting all like 1,000 subscribers, 1,200 subscribers. It got big.
Yeah.
And then the video that took me over the top, well, a little bit, is when I put together an Audio Technica LP 120X USB turntable, and I just showed how to put it together.
Oh wow.
People were like, wow, is that how you do it? I made it very simple because as a teacher, I like to make things simple. I hate when folks make things complicated. Come on now.
Very cool.
So yeah, that's led me to where I am today, I guess.
Wow, that's fantastic. I mean, clearly, obviously, controversy sells a little bit. That's some fantastic stuff.
I was not looking for controversy. I was just expressing my opinion. That's why I took it down maybe a week later. I'm like, I don't want all these people mad at me.
Yeah. You know what I would say, Tavis, is that you haven't made it until you have haters. Once you got haters, boom, you're good. You're good. People who just love you are fine, but haters, bring them on. I'll take some. Totally. Yeah.
That means you're successful, I guess, when you have haters. That's what I've heard.
Exactly. You know what? I definitely don't want to run out of time here on the Zoom. So let's go right into the questions, sir. What do you think about that? Okay. Okay. Yes, this one is right out of the gate. This one's a bit of a bigger one. Name 5 foundational soul records for vinyl with Tavis.
Jesus. Dang it.
That one is just so much. I'm just like, but.
Okay, I think I have them. Okay.
Okay.
I think I do.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That was very hard.
3 if you want, because I'm looking at that going, man, 5.
That's a hard question.
Yeah,
okay. I'll start with the first one. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mostly black music now. It's all black music.
Yes. Oh yeah. I see.
Barbara Acklin.
I love Barbara. Barbara's amazing. I just got my first copy, the Love Makes a Woman LP. I just picked up.
I can sing that song to Mama. She'll start singing along. This was the record,
nice.
The first album that I remember understanding and loving when I was 5 years old, and I broke my dad's record player because it wasn't going to the song fast enough.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
And he whooped my ass. But this record changed my life. I was crying. I was clapping. Mama would dance every time I played it.
You're just too much for me, brother.
Awesome.
Nice.
7 Days of Night. What year was this?
1967, 68, maybe 69.
I think you may be right. I don't want to take up your time.
No.
It don't say. But anyway, yeah, like 1970, 69. Great record. Love Barbara Acklin. Now
that's a beautiful cover too. Barbara looking great on that LP. God damn.
I know, and I love the back too.
Oh, okay. The back's even better. The back is even better. Yeah. Love that. That's amazing.
She was kind of stacked, wasn't she? She was stacked.
She was. She was indeed.
Now, never was a big Teddy Pendergrass fan until I heard this record.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
So to me, this is his one of his best records ever made. Would Close the Door. Like the song we're singing, to me, there's no skips.
Yeah. That's what you
Soulful all the
want.
way.
Nice. Very
Love
cool.
Teddy Pendergrass. That's my favorite Teddy Pendergrass album.
Yeah.
I love the Spinners. This record.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's like he knows everything I'm showing. Rubber Band Man. But every song, even the songs that were not released, are so great.
Mm-hmm.
And what's that producer's name?
Tom Bell. Tom Bell. That I think is the final LP with Tom Bell, and you got Rubber Band Man. And you're right, everything's great. Everything's great.
Yeah. Now that we're together, that's the opening tune.
Yep.
And it's like, why would you have a record open up with that? But then it makes sense. But it sounds like that they're in concert, and we're together, but yet you're just a person who has the LP and you're with them. It's just a great opener. So I love this album. Is that 3? That's 3.
That's 3.
Now,
I mean, you know what? I'm loving every single pick, sir. Every single pick has been amazing.
Really? Okay. Yeah. Now, okay. You know Barry White.
Obviously, the Love Walrus. Anytime. Oh man. Oh,
this is my favorite. My favorite Barry White. Well, I think Your Sweetness Is My Weakness is another great tune I love. But this album, when I was a boy, I was afraid of this record cover. I said, why is this man sweating so much? Why does he look like he's about to die? What's wrong with him? Every time my aunt would show me this record, I would go screaming away from the house. I would go screaming. Oh, don't show me. Show me. Now I know why. The man was singing hard.
Yep.
So this is one of my favorites.
Nice. I do not have that one, but I'll look out. There are a lot of.
You don't have this?
Yeah. No. I've only got a few Barry records. I had a greatest hits for a long time. I'm starting to accumulate Barry, so it's happening for me.
Good. You gotta have Barry.
Yeah.
And then the ultimate. I think it even goes into one of your questions.
I think so. Oh, yeah. I mean, yes. Absolutely.
Come on now.
Yep.
So this whole album to me is a classic, and this is actually, it's not a repress or a reissue. It's the actual that was released in '72.
Yeah.
And it was a pretty penny, but I bought it, and it has the original sleeve and all that.
Oh, sweet.
Had to get it. Had to. Let me show it to you. Oh Lord.
Yeah. You know what? Oh wow. Yeah, that's lovely. Yeah, you know what? I'm embarrassed to say that that's the one that I don't have. I still don't have that one. I mean, I know it's terrible. It's terrible. But I literally have like from Gets Next to You up to like something True for Time, I think. But I don't have.
You have Bell? You have Bell?
I have Bell. I just actually got Bell the other week for like $7, like in shrink. It was beautiful. I'm like, get out of here. Yeah, amazing.
Do you have any of his gospel music?
I do not. My fear always with like 80s soul is that the machines start to creep in. I don't love the machines as much as I like, your classic, like I love like symphonic stuff and a lot of we'll talk, records and stuff like that. But yeah, his 80s, I have not heard much of his 80s stuff, to be honest.
Yeah, it's different. He tried to stay true to his 70s style, but of course, he had to emerge so that he could stay prominent and relevant.
Sure.
But his gospel music is just as good.
Sure.
There's a great interview in which he said, I did the complete opposite. It's usually a gospel person turns into a secular artist. He said, but I'm a secular artist who turned into a gospel artist. Yeah. And it just was crazy. I said, wow. He has some great interviews out there. I love him.
Yeah, you know what? I saw him in 06. I saw him in San Diego. And
live?
Oh my God. Oh, just legend. Sometimes, you fear with the older gentlemen that maybe it's not going to be as, oh my God, it was amazing. Al was like and you know what? I think I don't want to say that it's for sure, but I feel like he's been touring even in the past 4 or 5 years, which is like, what is the guy, 80 something now? I don't know, but yeah.
I think there's a recent video of him.
Yeah.
He's kind of chubby now. It's like, come on, Al, lose some weight. He's sitting on this bench, and he's singing. I think he's about to sing that song. I forgot what it was. It's a real. Wait, I think it's on there. Hold on. Is it on here? No, it's well. Anyway, he's starting this song and he's mad because the people think he's hot. So that they have a fan on him. And he's like, "Why come y'all got this fan on me? Turn this fan off me. I don't need no fan. Y'all think I need a fan? No, you don't need no fan." And he just singing like he was 25 years old. Still has that voice.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's amazing. So yeah, let's go to the next question. Great 5 picks. Outstanding, of course. So I mean, I think it seems to me like this first question answered itself. Marvin Gaye, Isaac Hayes, Al Green. You can only have one. You can only have one. Which one?
Okay. Well, okay. It would have to be. Let me be honest with you. I'm gonna talk about all three in a small
jam out, sir. I love it.
Isaac Hayes, to me, in my own opinion, okay, I appreciate his music, but to me, he never seems to be singing in tune. Now that's just me as a musician myself.
Sure. Yeah,
to me, he seems like he's like the note is, "Darling, please, darling, please." He'll go, "Darling, please." He never gets on the note, and that irritates me.
Yeah,
it's hard for me to hear a song from him. But I love his music, and I love Shaft. I love his instrumental stuff. He's a great keyboard. He was a great keyboardist, but he just didn't hit the note with me.
Sure.
Now, Marvin Gaye, I mean, the man is just a pure class act. He had his demons, but when he was on stage, he gave it his all. He has great tunes, a great history, a very horrific death from his father who killed him. I mean, just a story. Mm-hmm. But Al Green, to me, represents the last of the best soul singers that are still alive.
Yeah.
The man is still kicking. And he has there we go. You better show something.
That's the message. That's the message. Always. Al Green is love. That's the thing about Al Green. He literally is love. I mean, he's fantastic. Love Al Green.
Yeah. And his story is great, man. You know, his daddy kicked him out the house, and Willie Mitchell helped him to find his voice, and it's just a great story. A great story.
Another one here. Oh, how about Call Me? This is another fantastic. I have at my house I have a what I call a soul wall, and on that, and has been on that. I'm Still in Love with You. Wow, that album I think it might be his best. Although the one that you previously showed, that one's very good. Yeah. Let's stay together.
Now you know what? I'm Still in Love with You is a very beautiful song. In fact, do you have his greatest hits album where he has no shirt on? And
yes, I have a really crappy version of it. I'd like to get like a good version of it for sure.
I mean, that cements his legacy.
It does. Yeah, it totally does. Yeah.
I'm Still in Love with You. Still in love.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Is that the song?
I feel like you had it. I feel like you nailed it there. I mean, I don't know what to say. You had it. So then, is he your favorite male soul performer ever? Al Green.
He was my dad's.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. He's my mom's, and he's mine. I think he is, because his falsetto. He can go low. He can stay in his mid range, and he goes in that falsetto, which I use a lot in my performing.
Yeah.
He taught me how to go high, like the Bee Gees.
Yeah.
You know, so he just has that all-around encompassing vocal style and range.
Yeah, totally.
You just can't go wrong.
That's the same with me. As an honorable mention, I've been freaking out. I mean, I got the shirt, but also Willie Hutch.
Yep.
I've just been freaking out on Willie Hutch lately. I think
I don't own any of his stuff.
What's that?
I don't own any of his stuff.
Oh, sir.
Do I even know Willie Hutch?
Sir, I'm gonna have to get your address. I'm gonna send you a couple of records. Because you have to know. For me, Willie Hutch is like seriously should have been as big as like Stevie Wonder, as like Marvin Gaye, as Al Green. He's phenomenal, this guy. And the guy's like a super threat. He's a writer, producer. He produced on Motown like a lot of stuff as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Craig,
Okay.
is he still
Somebody's
alive?
getting VCLT, sir. Somebody's getting some VCLT. That's all I'm saying.
Is he
You
still
lead us
alive?
on. What's that?
Is he still alive?
No, he unfortunately passed in 2005. But I think Willie strikes me as a guy who had a really good life. Like he's a producer. Like he knew the business. So even though he didn't have any real big hits, you know, when you're producing and stuff like that, yeah, you make the money. And I think that Willie. It seems like Willie probably had a really good life. So, but yeah, there's not much information on him out there, which is kind of sad. Yeah.
Well, we got to change that. I'm gonna start getting some Willie Hutch and show it on my channel.
Okay, well, you know what? Like I say, you're getting some, sir. You just straight up are going to get some. So it's coming your way. That's all I'm saying. But okay, let's go. And this question is that's almost why I was like, you know what? Maybe I need to do some honorable mentions because
I'll do a few, a couple. What is one at least?
Do some. Yes.
Look, you can't look. The next one is my favorite female soul performer.
Yeah.
Now she's not my favorite female soul performer.
Yeah.
But to me, this is her iconic, classic album to her Unforgettable. This project, Nat King Cole's
Oh my God, that's a great picture.
Changed my life in 1991.
Yeah, very cool.
And I remember there's this wonderful dear guy. What is his name? He's another older vinyl YouTuber. And I'm so glad that he recently did a video about his latest.
Oh, you're talking about Norman Maslow?
No.
Nope.
This one, he's an old, like in his late 70s, early 80s. And he talks about bachelor pad music. It's his latest video. I'm so glad
I don't know that, but I want to find out about this guy.
Oh yeah. In fact, after this video, I might send you his link because I do have it on my phone. But I never had this. And when he was doing his videos, he always had this like in the background. And I asked him, where in the world did you find that? And can I have it? He said, nope, you can't have it.
No.
But I finally found it. It's been re-released on pink vinyl and all that stuff.
Oh, nice.
I love this. Oh my, I recently got this. It's so wonderful. Oh.
Yeah, that's the thing is that I know where we're probably both gonna go for who is the best lady soul did I say lady soul performer of all time? I mean, it's just like it's not.
Who do you think? Well, what's yours?
I mean, really, like easy. I mean, this I think is the best live album ever.
Oh my God, I have that.
That is such a great record. And then for honorable mentions, my girl Gladys. I love Gladys. She's
okay.
And her pips, honestly.
And her pips.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
So what do you got? Who's your favorite lady soul performer?
So listen.
You're not gonna say Aretha, sir? I don't believe it.
No, I love Aretha. Now, but my first female performer, love.
Okay.
Diana Ross.
Oh, okay. Legend.
When she would come on TV, I'd be in front of the screen. My dad thought I was crazy.
Oh, you weren't. You weren't.
Diana Ross is like. Let me be honest with you. You know how people like Liza Minnelli?
I've heard of this.
Barbara Streisand, all the gays.
Sure.
That's me with Diana Ross. She was my Liza Minnelli in the Black Hood.
Diva. Yeah. Total diva.
Diva galore. She'd be singing, "Why do fools fall in love?" And I'm like, and when she said, "Reach out and touch," I was right there at my dad said, "Get your ass up from that floor." I said, "Daddy, but look at her. She's so beautiful. I want to kiss the screen." And I have all of her records. I don't have them close by, but they're in my bedroom.
Yeah.
Every album she did after the Supremes, I have all the Supremes albums. The Supremes they gave me such emotion. When I heard Baby Love for the first time, I cried. I was in 3rd grade.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, so that's the music that just like, man, what is this? How can sound provoke so much emotion for me? And I have no clue what they're talking about. What is a baby love? I have no clue.
Yeah.
But the music is just dun 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 dun
Right.
dun.
Yeah.
Baby, love my baby. I said, "Oh my God, Mama!"
Yeah. You know what? You know what's hilarious? There's a great video on YouTube. I'll see if I can. I'll see if I can find the link. And send it to you. But Lamont Dozier talks about writing that song and about how nobody wanted it. Everybody was like, no. And then they're like, well, give it to the Supremes. And Supremes were like, oh, I don't think I want this one. No way, because nobody wanted that song. And then they're like, all right, we'll do it. And then huge.
I think there's a video with Mary Wilson talking about that. She said,
yeah,
we sang it so nonchalantly.
Yeah.
Don Ross was like, okay.
All right, baby love. Yeah, totally.
I know. Especially Where Did Our Love Go?
Ooh, that's
Where did our love go? Don't you want me, baby, baby? She said, we sang it so tiredly.
Yeah.
But that made it authentic, if you will.
It did. It did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
cool. Well, you know what? That is a significantly great answer. Because I was like, he's not saying Aretha. What?
No,
I'm confused.
I love the soulful Aretha. I love Gladys. I love Dionne Warwick.
Yeah.
But man, Donna Ross is the ultimate diva.
Yeah, she is. You're absolutely right. In terms of divas,
teams and went solo, and so I don't need y'all girls. I can do what I want. It's like
later.
Wow. Ultimate diva story.
Absolutely. So this one was a little bit tougher for me. But how about male group, soul group? I guess I decided to go with. I mean, just because I think this album is probably one of my favorite albums ever. Brother, the Isley Brothers from 1972. Looks like we got 10 minutes to go. Anyway, great record. And then of course, Isley's Live, I just picked up not too long ago. Also fantastic. That I have to go with them for my favorite soul group. And then, but recently I've been freaking out on these gentlemen, the Shy-Lights.
Oh yes.
Shy-Lights, I just cannot get enough of them. And I actually even bought a Eugene record. He's the writer, producer, singer behind the Shy-Lights. I even bought a solo record from him. Haven't heard it yet.
Is that the Betcha by Golly Wow group? Betcha by Golly Wow.
It might be. They did. I think they did "Oh Girl," and they did. Have you seen her?
Oh, yeah. Have you seen? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this one. This one has another good one. Is "Love Comes in All Sizes." Woo! It's all like strings and it's fantastic. So that's kind of my honorable mention. But I have to give it to the Isley Brothers because I'm like, it's just so good, so amazing.
Let me see. Betcha by God said, okay, no. Let's see. Who did that? Not Prince. Prince didn't do that. Well, he did do it.
He probably did,
yeah. He redid it. But my favorite, The Temptations.
Oh, love it. I love it.
I can go to sleep with my earphones on and hear any album that they did, especially when they got into the psychedelic.
The Whitfield period. I talk about the Whitfield period as like just kind of like insane. It's so good.
We are kin, man.
Yeah.
We are kindred spirits.
Mm-hmm.
That Norman Whitfield, first of all, they said they're the Norman Whitfield puppets because he just took charge of their production, made long introductions. Sometimes it wasn't even singing. I find it just joyful, like the album, The Masterpiece.
Yeah.
How presumptuous can a person be? I mean, how
That's Norman Whitfield. He's like, no, I'm Norman Whitfield. I'm gonna do this, and he does, and you're like,
yeah,
whoa.
But when they teamed up with Rick James on Stand,
I'm gonna have to get that right.
Oh, that was so good. This album. I had bought this, and I did a video about this like two years ago. I was so excited when it came in. I was jamming. I was bobbing my head, and a lot of people was like, Tavis, you're so crazy. We love it. And I got really close to this one guy. He's another black vinyl YouTuber. What is his name? DJ Funk.
Oh, yeah. He does like a DJ Funk's The Garage or something like that. Or DJ Funk or something. Not sure, but yeah.
He said, Tavis, man, you just made me love the Temptations more. But this album, Standing on the Top, I love the Temptations. The best best male group in the world for me, in my opinion.
Okay.
So watch, when I do this, you know exactly what it is. Doom, 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 doom.
Oh, that sounds smoky to me.
Well, well, he wrote it. You know he did.
Yeah, for sure.
But when you
And his
can hear the three
miracles.
notes of the song, dun, 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 come
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
iconic.
yeah. It's amazing for sure.
But Smokey wrote "My Girl."
He did.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, then I was wrong, but right in a weird way, I suppose. Yeah. Okay. This one was a little tougher for me too. The best lady group. I looked through my stuff and I was like, I don't have a lot of lady groups, and I should. But I mean, I got to go to the 3 Degrees.
Oh yeah. Oh.
This record is just an absolute killer. Obviously, Gamble and Huff. It's not even "When Will I See You Again," which is legendarily great. It's the song is "If and When" is just it's
hold that up closer. Let me see that.
Oh, let me
I've got to get that.
off this dog. There we go. There we go.
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh, and I won't show the middle, but it's a little saucy in the middle too. A little picture of the ladies. Maybe we're seeing a little bit more than we should see. But anyway, yeah, this is just such a great record. And then you know what? I had to go old school.
Oh man, I have that.
Yeah. It's a good record.
Okay.
Great record.
Okay. Well, I have two. I have to have two.
Absolutely, you do.
The Supremes.
Of course.
And the Jones Girls.
Okay. What's a good entry point on the Jones Girls?
You're gonna make me love somebody else if you keep on treating me the way you do. And I interviewed, you know, there were 3 sisters.
Okay.
2 of them passed away. One is alive, who was the lead singer, and I did an interview with her on my YouTube channel. I said, I just took a chance. We became Instagram friends. I said, can you do an interview with me? She spent a whole hour with me talking. It was supposed to be like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's on my YouTube channel.
Very cool.
But their music, to me, they have this. They started with Diana Ross. They were her background singers.
Yeah.
And she had them do, when Diana Ross would change clothes, she had them do their own songs. She said, you all can do something.
Yeah.
And Gamble and Huff were in the audience. And then they said, who are those girls? We want them. And then they went to Philly International Records. It's a great story.
It sounds to me like after this call, I've got some record purchasing to do, clearly.
Yeah.